Hello and welcome to the Complete Guide to Everything, a podcast about everything. I'm one of your hosts, Tom.
And I'm Tim. Hey, Tom.
Yes.
We have a very special episode this week.
We do?
Yeah, not in like kind of the way that we're gonna deal with like drug abuse or child abuse or other abuses.
Yeah, we're not going to deal with those at all.
No, we stay
Leave
away
them
from
to the
those.
rest.
Yeah, all the other podcasts,
Yeah,
all the
let
other
them take
comedy
it on.
podcasts. This is a live program that we recorded back in October, September?
Sure.
In London, England, Tom. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when we went to London, England?
I do, Tim.
We went to the King's Place, it's called.
Oh, I thought you were just, when you said, do you remember? I said, oh, I sure do. Then it would go, doodaloo, 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 and then go into it.
Oh, you want to just do that?
Well, it's too late now.
No,
The dream's dead.
Sorry. Yeah, so this is a live show. This is the last show of 2016. It's dark times now in 2016, even though like everybody's being a little dramatic about it.
Which you can't get into.
I can't get it. Oh, you
Not
don't want me to
right
get
now.
into it? All right. Maybe next week. So anyway, this is back from before the world started to crumble.
Simpler times.
Simpler times. This was a show that we did in London called Being an Adult.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to learn a lot.
Sure as
You're going to
sure
learn
as hell are.
a lot. It was at King's Place, our favorite place in the world, for the London Podcast Festival, but you don't care about that. That happened already, but, next year it'll happen. All right, bye. Tom, do you remember the time we went to London?
Tim, I remember it like it was yesterday. That's enough.
Hello.
Hello, London. Thank you for coming.
I didn't trust my things backstage.
It's locked. We have like lanyards and everything.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
Can you guys hear us? Is this on? No? Oh.
Did we not switch them on?
Oh, we were supposed to switch them on? Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Hey! All right, let's do it again.
Everything live.
Just kidding.
Tim, what's the use of all those nights and nights of rehearsals if, we don't even get it right on stage? Sorry, we had a lot of things to carry.
Yeah, we're using these things, and we don't. And I don't usually use these. We usually have microphones. I was just about to say I don't know what to do with my hands. And certainly that was the wrong thing to do with my hands.
Yeah.
So I'll just be nervously drumming on my... last night... Oh, welcome to the Complete
I said
Guide.
that already. Oh, there was no mic, though, so yeah.
Yeah, welcome. And it's the London Podcast Festival. And let's hear it for the Podcast Festival.
Woo! They told us we could drink whatever we'd like as long as it was in this.
Yeah.
So I got one of these single-serve Jamesons that you guys have over here. Only having 2 drinks tonight. This
It's very responsible of you,
and
Joe.
this. Well, I don't want to, get out of control. So, Tim, how are you doing?
I'm good. Last night we went and saw a program here called My Dad Wrote a Porno.
Yes, which was fantastic.
Yeah, not better than this, but it's pretty good. And so don't get jealous. Don't be like, oh, I should have gone there instead.
Don't get jealous like Tim did while watching and going, oh.
Don't get jealous and storm out because it's better than your show. And before they started, they had an Olympic medalist was in their audience.
Right, and they brought her up.
And they brought her up, and
With
she had
the
her medal. Was anybody here for that? No. Does anybody here have an Olympic? Did anybody win an Olympic medal?
No. She only had a silver.
Yeah. Got a shit on
Bronze. Is anyone an Olympian? No? All right. There's got to be someone impressive in here.
All right. If you think you have the most impressive
Yeah,
accolade.
who's the biggest big shot?
Yeah. Tom will give you, I don't know.
$5,000.
$5,000.
U.S.
Yeah, I think that's roughly like 7 pounds.
Tim, you ruined my. I had like a really good Brexit joke all queued up. You guys know about Brexit? You have that? Who knows nothing about this show and is itching to leave right now?
Who's never heard the podcast? You?
Oh, you picked a great seat.
Yeah. I just want to let you guys know it's not going to get like better from here. Like this
I'm looking at the next slide and it's like a
Jesus
very
Christ.
steep fall down there.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the next slide?
Yeah.
Or did you wanted to find a big shot?
Anybody got anything impressive?
Maybe like narrow it down a little bit.
Has anybody like come in first or second place in any contest?
Yeah. Has anyone won a sweepstakes?
Bunch of goddamn losers.
I don't want to say it. I was going to whisper it to you like this.
We can't even whisper because
Oh,
the mics
no.
pick up everything. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, the surveillance state.
Yeah.
I can't believe they mic'd us up at the airport. Do you want to talk about the next thing?
Well, a very important thing happened to me this morning. Well,
No.
a weird thing. I went to a print shop.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, people do things.
Don't start yelling at people laughing at our comedy show.
Sorry. I flew up the handle there. That one's on me. You're doing great, thank you.
You're doing great.
She's had a
What
great
is
laugh.
this timer doing? This is like the Predator's wristband. This is nonsense.
I think it's just upside down.
Oh. Much better.
That wasn't a joke. That was
No.
seriously
I mean, look at it upside down. It looks like,
Predator's wristband.
yeah, he's like,
Oh, it's a countdown clock.
yeah,
So we can just kill some time for...
just by watching the clock.
Yeah.
You went to the printers.
Yeah,
the
because
old
I had
print
to
shop.
pick up these posters that that are on sale in the lobby.
Nice plug.
And I was waiting forever behind this guy. And guys, this isn't going to be like an exciting story. Like, it's not like, and that man was Barack Obama. Like,
Just getting some prints. Let me be clear. Okay, thank you. But then Ronald Reagan was there, and he was like, well, are you in line over here?
oh,
He was a
JFK
real
showed
who's
up.
who.
Yeah, my God. And there was a man who took freaking forever. He was getting business cards made up.
Yeah.
And I was standing, and like he was arguing with the guy for so long about the business cards. And the man was like designing the business cards for him. And this was the cool picture I took. I had to be stealth.
So you had to be stealthy, so you made it just look like you were taking a picture of this man's ass?
Yeah, his wedgied ass. Because those weren't like tight fitting.
Yeah, no, that's
They were just
like,
up there, I guess.
Yeah. He's got a pert bottom, that old man. How old
Yeah.
was this man?
I would say he was in his 60s. So maybe not an old man is overstating it.
Right.
But
Not a bad ass for a
good
60-year-old
60-year-old man ass. I'm not sure if we zoom in a little bit.
Enhance.
Hands. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read that out.
All right. SAT, GRE, GMAT, math tutor, high quality, low price, free lesson. I think like the first lesson. I don't know. But then it has his name, which I kept in there for some reason.
In case anyone's taking their GRE soon.
But then above his email address and phone number, it says world record co-holder.
But not with the record.
Nothing about the record. Don't you think that's like, what if he was like, oh yeah, I had a beard of bees. I had the longest fingernails in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not math tutor. I tutored the most people in math.
And
Also, this man's a fraud.
Why?
Because they call it maths over here.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm wondering if he even holds a world record.
I tend to believe him because, like, why would you write co-holder?
Yeah, it's unnecessarily modest.
And even if you are, like, tied for a world, you can still say it's the world record.
I hold the record. It's the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many people have it.
And then he was arguing with the man because he didn't want to put any spaces in his phone number. He just wanted it to be like a string of numbers.
Yeah,
And
because he's a math tutor.
Yeah, he's like, I can remember large. Maybe he's the co-holder record of, like, remembering long numbers.
Maybe.
He's like, I can do it. Why can't everybody
He's
else?
like, if you put dashes in there, they'll think it's an equation.
And he was confused. He kept asking, like, well, if we put a space or something in there, won't somebody try to press, like, the 0 or the pound key?
He really asked.
Yeah. And our posters were sitting on this shelf. I was there for 15 minutes, like, excuse me. And he's like,
Like, I didn't understand that when I was 4 years old, how I thought, that, like, oh, where's the dash button?
You were a dumb kid.
I'd rather be a dumb kid than a dumb math tutor.
He's a world record co-holder.
Maybe
Tom.
it's dumbest man. The dumbest math tutor.
Well, then you'd want to leave that off the card. You wouldn't want to put world record holder, dumbest man. Let me teach you math.
Yeah. Good thinking.
Yeah. Well, that was our big Cracker Jack opening.
Tim.
All right, we're going to take a short intermission.
Jeez, that was only 10 minutes.
Another thing that might happen is at some point I might turn slightly.
No, wait for it. There's more.
And then, like, yelp in extreme pain. I, like, messed up my back real bad yesterday drinking a coffee. Dude, you were at the cafe with me, Tom, and I
all of a
did
sudden
this.
you was went like, ah!
I went like this. I went, ah! And then I thought, I don't know what, but I just stood up and went, ah! Like, tried to stretch my back.
Yeah.
Didn't even work.
No, and then the people in the restaurant, in the cafe, didn't care for it either.
They didn't.
And then I had to take a train from Edinburgh next to you, and we were both like, had our headphones in, doing our own thing. But then every 15 minutes, I would just see and hear, and I didn't tell you this, but see and hear, you just go.
Yeah, you want to know why? If I took a deep breath, I'd get a shooting pain through my whole body.
So then why were you doing it?
Because if I could do this, I could take a deep breath without it hurting. So I was trying to get a bunch of deep breaths in
You
at
were just
once.
sitting on a train. There was no deep breathing necessary.
I wanted to relax. I was stressed.
I was about to tell the train man. There's
Listen,
a man with
you
suspicious
chewing your
activity.
goddamn buffalo chicken sandwich was no picnic
It
sitting
wasn't
next
even
to
like
you.
I bought a buffalo chicken sandwich at Tesco. And listen, this is not a great place to eat. Because this buffalo chicken sandwich was just a chicken sandwich with barbecue marmalade on it or something. I don't know what all the fuss is about. It's not a great restaurant.
So tonight we're doing the complete guide to being an adult. And I can't think of anyone more qualified to.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have any opening remarks?
Opening remarks. Do you feel like an adult? You should. You've got like a bad back now. And
I've got a bad back.
yeah. You're
I'm always
ornery.
wearing a hooded sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And what's denim?